All right, taking it down to one and finger length on the top.
Yes,
Or
sir.
what do you want to do with the beard?
Like you did last time was really cool. You like faded it in, it looked real
Yeah.
good. And yeah, I liked it.
So I faded it in kind of down in here.
Yeah.
Let me do that. And then how much of this do you want on top?
Just clean it up, I guess, because it's already kind of short, huh? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I'll just clean it up and then fade that in and then finger length on the top. And take it down.
Sweet.
Yeah, that'll be good. Well, hopefully it gets better.
Yeah, I know, man. It
Quick.
sucks. He's missed a little bit of school, and it's just like, oh, he sounds miserable. Poor guy.
Like to admit. Yeah, that kind of sucks.
It sucks because it's like he's in pain, and it's like you go to the doctor, and they're like, oh, well, just manage it with pain medicine. It's like, yeah, but it sucks. It's like you wish you could do more for him.
Yeah, good shape. Guessing my mirror's kind of dirty. I start turning on all the lights and then I can see where
Oh yeah.
all the hair.
Oh yeah, and you're like, oh man.
Feels okay on the skin?
Yes, sir.
Weather sure is nice. It's
Oh yeah, I'm
not too
super
cold
pumped.
yet.
This is my favorite time of year.
Yeah, mine too. Definitely.
It's been cooling up at night too. We've been opening up the windows in the house. Feel a little breeze going through. It's all
Yeah.
nice. Damn, what is that? Hawaii? Damn, that looks nice.
Waikiki Beach, man.
Jeez. Wife wants to go there one day. She's looking at it. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, I've been about a half a dozen times.
Oh, really?
Lucky me, yeah. Mostly for work. Once with an old girlfriend back in 1994, and then the rest of the time's all for work.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah, it's great. I wouldn't mind. Actually, the last time I went there, Dawn and I were there together, and I'm like, I ain't going back. But now that it's been 10, 12 years since we've been there, I wouldn't mind going back again.
Oh, why do you want to go back the
I
first time?
just been there too much, and it's very touristy where we were at.
Yeah.
We were there in Waikiki Beach, and actually, I think the last time I went one other time. I went to Kauai or Kauai. I don't know how it is. Some people say Kauai, some people say Kauai. Tomato, tomato. Um, Yeah, Kauai, man, that was an awesome spot. All I did was hike and eat Mexican food. The only reason I ate Mexican food was because there was this Mexican restaurant right down the street from my hotel, and it was so good. They had made all their sauces and stuff, so you wouldn't think going to Hawaii and eating. But like I said, I've been there so many times before that, man, I almost ate every day at this Mexican restaurant.
Got you hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really traveled much. I gotta make more of an effort to do that. It's just tough too, because like with the kids, it's like you want to take them places that they're gonna enjoy, but then it's like it's all the same shit, man. It's like you travel super far, you think, oh, things will be different, but they still fight. It doesn't matter where they are. You know, it's just they are
They
who they
still
are.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like me and my brother.
It's like we go to Legoland and you think like, oh, this will be good.
They
It's
still
like,
fight?
yeah, it's just like they're fighting over. Like it's like we stayed at Legoland and there's all this crap and they're like, well, I want this bed. Well, this is my bed, and it's just like, oh my god, are you kidding me? Why don't you just switch beds every night? No, he already touched it. He's gross. It's like, are you kidding me?
I'm still fighting with my brother. 65 years old. My other one's almost 70. I don't even talk to that one.
What's the age difference between you and the 65-year-old?
Uh, he's actually 60, because I'll be 59, he'll be 63.
Oh, okay. So about 4 years.
4 years.
That's what it's like for me and my brother.
And he's my stepbrother, and so I'm an only child, so my mom remarried his dad when I was 5, so he was 9. And at first it was cool having a brother, but then he was just turned into a douche. He's still a douchebag. Oh,
Yeah, 'cause he was like what, 12 or 13?
he was what, 9 when I was 5?
He was 9. Oh, okay.
He was 9, I was 5.
I got you.
So it was cool having a new big brother. And then I have he's 8 years older than me, my oldest. So what's that make him now? I'll be 59 in March.
He'll
Plus,
be 67.
yeah, well, he's a mess. That guy is a mess.
My brother and I got along a lot better after we moved out. I remember, like, because we shared a room together for 16 years. And, like, when he left, our relationship got a lot better. Because, like, we got along when we were little kids, and then, like, he was a teenage douche, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, like, once we became adults, we became a lot more, it was a lot better. I just don't see him really now. He's all the way in freaking Ohio.
Oh yeah. Yep, I don't even talk to this guy anymore at all. Both of them. After their dad died, then everything kind of went to shit. Because my mom's still alive, and your typical family inheritance fight,
Oh
mom's
yeah.
still alive and all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah, I'm not looking at that shit. My parents made my brother and I the executors of their will, and I'm like, why would you do that to me? Because I got three sisters that are gonna be up my ass. You know?
Oh yeah.
And it's like I don't want to be responsible for that.
Yep, I'm the executor for my mom, and the way it goes.
Yep. Well, my mom was like, well, you're one of the more responsible ones. I'm like, oh great, so I'm being punished for being responsible. Like this is gonna suck. I don't want to do that. You know?
Oh, it's gonna feel good.
Oh yeah. I'm glad I didn't space out my haircuts too far. I always had that bad habit. You booked this one for me actually. That was right. I was about to leave and you're like, I can do it now. I'm like, oh good. Because I'll keep forgetting and then it's like, shit, I gotta book a haircut.
Yeah, it's good to just get it done. Get it booked. If you can keep it. I mean, a lot of people can't, get to that point where you can plan ahead like that.
Right. Yeah, it's funny because my wife will sometimes forget. She'll be like, when's your haircut? It's like, oh, it's tomorrow. Like, oh, shit.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I gotta do this and this. I was like, well, I'll be down and back and you can do what you gotta do. That's why I like doing it early too. It's like,
Get it done. Get the
yep,
day going.
yep, just do whatever I gotta do the rest of the day. All right, shit. Didn't we used to do this at 6 and then you were like, yeah, I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah, it's
I was
been
like, good. Because I would go, shit, man. I'd wake up at like 5 a.m. I'm like, oh my god. 7's good.
Yeah, 7's working out good for me too. Cause I mean, I just started doing that the first of the year. I was still doing 6, and then I still sometimes do 6, but just if people can't get here.
Right.
Yeah, a nice Hawaiian vacation sounds real good.
Oh yeah.
Time to go if you can afford it. It's Christmas time. I mean, it's busy all year round, but that's the best weather, I guess. It's Christmas time, so a lot of people go Christmas. And but as anything, it's Christmas time, so I'm sure they jack up the price. I just knew a lot of kids when I was young. That was kind of their, the more affluent kids.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to Hawaii for Christmas. Like, man. That was nice.
I know, right? Like, holy shit. Or it's like the kids that come back from winter break. Like, what did you do? Oh, we were skiing in the Alps. Like, holy shit. What did you do? I stayed in my double wide and threw rocks.
Rock. Fall Festival.
Yeah, I took the kids on that Saturday.
When I cut your hair on that day? Did I cut you? No.
I think it was,
Week before, a couple weeks before. I think.
yeah,
Said
or
it,
like
right?
the week before. I can't remember now. Yeah, it had to have been the week. Shit, I can't remember now. I think it was the week before. We were talking about how you had to close a bunch of stuff and change because of the parade and everything.
Yeah. Yep, they come in and they close off the roads, and we didn't go.
No,
Not
I wouldn't go, but I have the kids, you know.
Yeah.
It's like I don't really give a shit about it anymore. It's like,
To me, I feel like it's. I mean, especially after dark. I would not ever go now after all this crazy shit that's been going on
oh
around
yeah,
town.
it gets a little much, man. It's like you kind of start looking at people who are closer, like, what are they doing? What, you know, you just don't know.
Too many weapons. People with weapons now. You know,
Yeah.
these young kids going. Okay, good. Yeah. too many little high school and junior high school fights,
Yeah.
you know, that turn into somebody getting killed. Even a small town, you know, it's
That's
just
crazy. It's like, man, this ain't the way it was when I was a kid. This town's just, I don't know. Bigger it gets, more problems come with it, I guess.
yeah.
It's like, I'm not one for going to a bunch of public shit, so it's like, I do it because my kids, but I'm like, if it was up to me, I'd just stay at home.
Looking all right. Stayed up too late last night. I normally go to bed early, but I was watching a baseball game, and the Mariners were playing the Tigers. The Mariners don't make it into the playoffs. It's the only team that has not been in the World Series out of all the teams. There's 4 teams that haven't won it, but there's one team that hasn't even got to play in it, and that's the Seattle Mariners. So I kind of checked out of sports for the last few years, but since they're in it, I've been watching them.
How'd it go?
It was game 5, best of 5. Whoever won the game last night goes on to play Toronto, and whoever wins the Toronto series goes to the. It was 15 innings.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so I started watching it about 6 o'clock, and it was over at 10, and the Mariners won.
Oh,
So
wow.
they're going. So it'll be Toronto and the Mariners, and then whoever wins that will go on to the World Series. But the Toronto Blue Jays are the best team in the American League. So, and because they went 15 innings last night, they kind of went through all their pitchers. So,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it's do or die. So why not? But then you have to start thinking, okay, well, what if we win? Who's going to play on Sunday? I mean, they've got some. I don't know who they actually have for Sunday, but we'll find out. That would be nice. I mean, I used to watch the Mariners all the time, but I just kind of completely checked out of sports in the last 4, 5, 6 years, and it's one of those things, you know. Started watching a little football last week because my two teams were playing each other, so it was like rooting for both sides.
Right.
Yeah, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seahawks. That was a really good game. And the Seahawks lost, but somebody had to lose.
Yep, that's the way it goes.
Thomas like, you're rooting for both sides. I'm like, yep. I don't want them to tie, but I feel like I kind of screwed everything up for the season for people when they tie. Okay. catch them on my camera. No luck so far. I'm gonna look at it again tonight. Somebody backed into it probably and kept on going.
Yeah, they're like, oh shit.
It's not funny, but
Or the worst part would be if they didn't even realize they did it.
bam! Oh yeah, what's that?
No, no, keep going.
Which is a possibility around here.
Oh yeah.
I think something happened with my tranny. It like popped out of gear. No, you took out a block wall.
Oh shit, that's actually pretty big too.
Yeah, it's over where the bush is there.
Oh
On
man.
to the left of that bush, you can see where.
My engine died. Yeah, it's because you ripped your oil pan off when you attacked it.
Right? Somebody's house got hit with lightning the other day on the north side of town. I don't know if you saw that.
I was talking to the lineman yesterday, and they were telling me about that. Those poor bastards were out all night working out in that storm.
Crazy.
They came in. They came in yesterday at like 2 p.m. getting more material, and I was like, "How you holding up?" He's like, "Dude, I've been out all night."
Is that Ryan?
No, it was this kid Leo. He just journeyed out,
Okay.
but yeah, he was like, "Dude, we've been out all night." He's like, "Some house got struck by lightning," and all this crazy shit. I was like, "Wow."
I lived in Tampa, and that's like the lightning capital of the United States, the most lightning strikes. And I'll tell you, it was an amazing series of light shows when I lived there. And I kind of miss those lightning storms because it's just a big old cloud would come over, just sit there and get black, and then just
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Yeah, I love it. I know people like they go, "Oh, you'd get tired of it," but I'd love to live in a place where it rains a lot. It's like when you come from the desert, you don't see it all that often.
Yeah. Yeah, I grew up in Washington. I got my share of rain. It's definitely different. Florida rain is definitely different than Washington State rain. That's for sure. Washington State rains, a lot of rainy days all day long, drizzles. Tampa, when we lived in Tampa, it's just the humidity would build up throughout the day. It's sunny, and then it would just, the clouds would get full moisture, drop rain, and then the sun would come back out. That was the kind of cool thing, because the clouds would get, get all gray, and but short-lived. And in the afternoon, but man, steam, you talk about steam. I mean, the streets even steam. Come off the, steam comes off of the streets. It's just hot and wet. Yeah.
My brother was telling me, he's like, man, he's like, it rains a shitload out here in Ohio. He's like, it's weird. Very much not like Chrome.
That was it. Two. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
No, you're fine. My neck is just dog shit. It's like jiu-jitsu's really fucked me up. That was my fault. Sometimes I feel like I can't tell if you're trying to turn me or not, so like I go like, oh crap, you're too stiff, and I try to like, loosen up, and I'm like, oh shit.
It'll grow back.
Yeah. Whatever. I don't care. My silent protest keeping my beard short. My wife likes my beard, but I don't like it when it gets long because it drives me nuts. So I'm like, okay, I'll keep it short. It's kind of like, you know. And she likes it when it's longer, but I'm like,
Let me contemplating that measure out again. Just go back and forth,
yeah, one time it was good and long.
Yeah. It grows pretty fast. But then again, it's like, well, what was I thinking? Time to grow it out. Yeah, cut it off so way shorter. I usually just, if I cut it off, I usually just cut it off, let it grow, cut it off again,
Yeah.
let it grow.
What was the longest? Is that the longest you ever had it?
I've had it down about here.
Shoo.
Yeah. Good. Now we gotta cut the top. Cut the top.
I can only freaking imagine how many people go to Hawaii though. Oh my god.
You gotta go, if you ever go, you gotta like just go to the tourist spot, you know.
Right.
Because you can't go there and then say, oh, I've never been to Waikiki. You know, it's just massive amounts of foreigners and stuff like that. The beach is super cool, and it's actually a really good kids beach because the waves, and a good, really good place to learn to surf because the waves aren't big, but they're long and drawn out. So you
Gotcha.
can go out there and the waves are 2-3 feet long and they're long and slow, and you almost need a longboard versus those little ones that those kids use.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I thought I knew how to surf when I went there the first time with my girlfriend back in 1994, and we were there for like 10 days. Now, we were there for a long time. So I was surfing Waikiki Beach with the longboard, and everybody's saying, "Oh, you need to go over to the North Shore." About drowned.
Oh shit.
I couldn't even about get it back in because the waves were so big and crashing on the beach, and it was like trying to climb up to get out of the water. It was trying to climb up. It wasn't so much riptide. It was just water pulling you back, the waves pulling you back into the water, and trying to climb a 6-foot dune at the same time. And I'm like, man, finally figured out how to get up. Not get up on the board, but get up on the beach.
I was trying to convince my son when we went to San Diego. That was like, let's say it was like 3 years ago, maybe 4. I can't even remember. But I tried to like take him out there with me just like, hey, just experience the waves. You know, I was like, I'll even hold you. It'll go up to like your chest. You'll be all right. And he's like, nope, get me out of here. He wasn't about it. I want to take him again, but it's like far, far, far away from ever getting him trying to go surfing or anything. I'd love to. I love the beach, man.
When we lived in Florida, the beaches, the waves weren't really big enough to surf unless you had a storm coming in.
Oh, really?
California is a place to go. California and Hawaii. I mean, there are places that have waves in Florida a lot of times, but the best time is the day or two before a hurricane's coming in. That just brings in the waves. If you know what you're doing, you're not afraid of the storm. I mean, it's still, that's the nice thing about Florida. It's those big storms, you've got time.
Yeah.
You've got time, not endless amounts of time, but you got time to get out of the storm's way. But kids take advantage of that pre-storm waves that come in, and you get some 6-8 footers.
I always love that shit too. It's like you see in like movies where it's like somebody trying to go surf and say, hey, locals only. Like, okay, pal. Like we had a little bit of that, but like my wife and I, we went to Sunset Cove or whatever it is, or Sunset Cliffs. Whereas like a lot of people showed up to see the sunsets, and then like it started to get a little shifty. And this one guy was like, "Are you from around here?" I said, "No." He's like, "You might want to leave." I was like, "Okay." It's like you see those. Basically telling me like, you see that group of Samoans over there? Yeah, they're probably gonna try to rob you or beat your ass. So I was like, "All right, I'm gonna get out of here." And I'm like walking back to my car with my wife, and I'm like, "Oh God, these guys are gonna say something, and I'm gonna have to fight 4 of them." Oh shit! And luckily nothing happened. I was like, "Oh good." It's just funny. The one guy just looking at us like, "Yeah, you guys just don't look like you like belong here."
I can tell.
Yeah, you guys probably leave.
I can tell. Welcome to paradise. I'm almost done.
Oh, you're good. I had a late night myself. I went to sleep like midnight. I've been having a rough couple of weeks because, like, with him being sick, it's weird, man. Like, you hear like the faintest noise of like a kid crying, and it's just like you're wide awake, and you kind of sit there and you're like, did I just hear that? And you hear it again, and you just start darting down the hallway, and like, oh, he's throwing up, or oh, he's just sick, or whatever. It's just like, oh god. But it's just weird, man. And it's like the other night that happened, and then I ran in his room, and he had been throwing up previously, so I threw the trash can in his face, and he's like, no, 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 I don't need it. My throat hurts, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I have some water, and then you try to go back to bed, you're all adrenalined up, and you're just like, oh.
No. Can't really go right back.
Yeah, it's not very easily anyway. And you're just like, oh god, this is weird, man. You just get like superhuman hearing. Hair being unruly this morning?
Nope.
Oh, okay. That's why I had to break out the big brush.
No, just brushing it. Just kind of get it to be on the bias a little more. Cut that front. Good to go.
I remember when I was younger, the hairstylist I went to, she said, get one of those, like that kind of brush, because she said the hair is really thick, and she said that'll help tame it. And I ended up getting one of those, and like for my sides, they get all weird, so I had to freaking hit it with that. So I was thinking like, oh shit, they must be on the move today.
No, just spraying that shampoo on there, dry shampoo. It just kind of holds the hair into place.
Oh, I
A
see.
bit.
The tricks of the trade.
Tricks of the trade. I'm waiting by the phone.
Sorry. I didn't get a text. Oh. Make sure it wasn't something bad. I have a tradition every time I get a haircut, I go to Walmart and get the kid donuts. She told me don't get donuts because you have to get sick.
Krispy Kreme donuts over there? Is that what you get?
We the Walmart bakeries, like they really
Okay.
like the chocolate donuts. But she like we've been trying to keep Matthew on a restricted diet because he was sick. So it's like the doctor was like, oh, the brat diet, yada yada yada. So she's like, don't get him. I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking I wasn't gonna because we can't even have it. So that would be mean. One kid could eat it, and the other one's just looking at him like,
Look at this.
yeah, ooh, you wish you had this donut, yeah. I remember there was 5 of us kids, and my mom. There was one fudgesicle left, and she said, "Hey, come here." And she gave it to me. She says, "Don't say anything." So she's like, "Hurry up and just eat it in here." And so when she turned around to do something, I ran out of the living room. I said, "Look what I got!"
Look
And
what
then
I got.
ripped it out of my hand. I was like, "God damn it!"
Okay, I'll let you get that pack up here in just a second.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yes, sir. Back to me. Oh, it wasn't too long this last time, but it's still just like, hey, man, I hate when the sides get long.
Yeah, that looks good. Very nice.
Back at it.
Right on. Let's go.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. little bit of a stiff neck the other day, and this went away.
Oh, yeah, I was getting cranked on the other day on the choke, and like I can turn to my left eye, but I can't turn to my right because I get like a pinching feeling in my shoulder. Sucks.
It always slows me down when I get something like that.
Oh, I can imagine because you're having to articulate your arms and your shoulders in specific ways, and it's like, man, I can't move.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it very much.
I will catch you next time, sir. And I'll try to get Matthew in here whenever he, gets well.
Sounds good. Yeah, just let me know.
Yes, sir.
All right, have a good one.
You as well. See you next time.